What's good, people? This is Brian Mazik, aka Franchise Playing. We're doing player faces, tattoos, and shoes. The Memphis Grizzlies. Right about now. Now, I already have some my career videos scheduled to drop, but I am being hit over the head right now with NBA2K15's instability. I can't get into a roster creator. I don't know if my career is shut down for me because I got some videos. I was playing it yesterday. And but late last night when I started to try to go in and do some roster editing for the Going Home series, it started crashing on me. So I'm like, what is that? So this morning I go in and try to do Going Home, and ain't nothing going on because ain't nobody going home because the game won't go out. If you understand what I'm saying. Yes. Yeah, if it doesn't sound like I'm a little fired up, yeah, I am. That's because of instability on the NBA 2K15. I am a little bit pissed. Thank you. At any rate, let's talk about the Memphis Grizzlies. I'm going to try not to be too hard on nobody because I'm already frustrated. Marc Gasol, get your big butt on the screen, man. Not your actual butt, but you know what I mean. This is a huge human being. And I would never say nothing that I just said in his face for real, because I think he could kill somebody with a thumbnail, like on his own finger. So I'm gonna calm down before he get word of me talking crazy about him. But yeah, I got him in my. I haven't done that much my team, but I did get him. He was like the best player I got. He doesn't. His shoes are not really, Hyper Dunk 2014. I mean, that's like probably the most common shoe on the game. There's that. Zebo. Time for my man off Eddie Winslow off Family Matters. Yes, y'all know he looks just like him. I told y'all that last year. But boy, as Zach Randolph get older, the more mad he gets. Yeah, just the more angry. Yeah. Man. Is his face what they call it, the asymmetry? Is the asymmetry of his face really a little bit twisted to the left like that? I don't know if it is, because on 2K it got him kind of, his face is doing the Casper slide to the left, slide to the left. I don't know what's going on. Two cheeks left time, two cheeks this time. I don't know what's going on, but that's what's going on. But we need to stop it. Michael Conley from Chicago. Yes. He don't get, when people talk about like the best point guards in the NBA, don't everybody think, what I didn't do? I don't want nobody to say I didn't do it. They say you ain't showing no tattoos and you ain't showing no shoes. So let me go back and so I can look, because we didn't look at Zebo. You know what? He does have tattoos. He another one of them. I'm telling you, man, these dark-skinned people getting these tattoos, man. Come on, dog. I don't know what it says. Nobody know. He don't know what it says. He had to take the tattoo artist's word for it. He said, "Did you do what I said?" Yeah, I did. He could have put "Happy Birthday, Stuart Johnson" on his arm, and he wouldn't have known no difference. He can't see it. Anyway, this is Michael Conley. Let's bring him back. Come on, Mike. This is a straight live, baby. We ain't editing nothing. This straight live. I'm gonna bring y'all the uncut raw. You know why? Because NBA 2K servers ain't working, so you go get the uncut raw. Mike Conley. No, let's see. What? I don't even know what kind of shoes those are. Oh, those are crazy light boost. I like the color. But you know what? Like I said, people talk about the best point guards in the NBA. How often do people say Michael Conley? I mean, wouldn't he have to be like at least, I would say, like the top 7? I would say at least, maybe even high. I don't know. Tony Allen. Boy, can you just imagine this? I got a thought for you right quick. What if Tony Allen had a jump shot? Wow. That's a thought, ain't it? If Tony Allen was like a 37% three-point shooter, what would that look like? That would be something amazing, wouldn't it? I said this last year. I don't understand why Tony Allen's features are this big on this game. His features ain't that big. I mean, it's accentuated. Like his nose and lips is on HGH. Yeah. And I don't know if that's really what it is. Vince Carter Vinsanity. I got a question for y'all. Yes or no in the comments. Is Vince Carter a Hall of Famer in your guys' opinion? Now, I'm gonna tell you something that somebody said that I totally agree with. It's hard to do it this way because every time you want to do it, you kind of stutter. If somebody asks you, is a player a Hall of Famer? If you have to think about it, then it's not. I think it was Mike Goldberg from Mike and Mike said that. If you have to take a second to hesitate, then he's not a Hall of Famer. Now, if you ask me, is Vince Carter a Hall of Famer? Without a question, without a hesitation, yes, absolutely he is. He is a Hall of Famer. Because I don't have to say you have to have gone to NBA Finals and all this kind of stuff to be a Hall of Famer or anything like that. To me, you have to be one of the best players of your era, and Vince Carter was one of the best players of his era. And as a matter of fact, his effectiveness late into his age, late into his career, and late, in his mid to late 30s and stuff, that only to me just adds to it. I mean, the dude is a Hall of Famer. He's absolutely a Hall of Famer, and people should stop not saying that he's not. Don't do it again. Hyper quickness is what he's wearing, and there that is. So let's move on to the next person, which is Courtney Lee. Courtney Lee sounds like he used to be in the St. Lunatics or something. He used to be one of Nelly's people, not Murphy Lee, but Courtney Lee. He ain't this light though. He looked like he tried to do a face scan on Xbox One, and he came out in a whole nother. His lips. Why did they do this to Courtney? I don't understand why they did this to Courtney. I don't know. He looked like he kissed a lady made of radiation, and his lips just went blow light. So I don't know what that is, and yeah. You know what? This just show you how times have changed. Back in the 90s, ain't no way in the world nobody was gonna wear no full out leg sleeves like this. Look like you got on tights. That's just show you how the game done changed, man. The game has changed. If you wore some tights back in the day, people be like, man, why you got on your sister's basketball uniform? That's what people would have said, but not no more. Here's Tayshaun Prince. Hey, you know what? This is probably the best Tayshaun Prince render in the history of his career, as far as for his sake. Because I have seen some Tayshaun Prince renders that the boy, listen, let me tell you. But don't it look like, if you look at Tayshaun Prince, if you see his facial features and you see he got freckles, doesn't it seem like he should have red hair? Don't everybody know a dude that looked like Tayshaun Prince, but he got red hair? I think Tayshaun Prince used to have red hair and he dyed it or something. He didn't want to be like everybody else. Yeah, and he got on his Flojo outfit. Y'all don't know nothing about no Flojo. Y'all don't know nothing about Flojo. Flojo was so beautiful. Oh my God. Rest in peace. She was so beautiful. Just beautiful. Just absolutely beautiful. That not Tayshaun Prince is not beautiful. Not to me. Somebody in the world think he's beautiful, but not Brian. Bino Udrih up in here. Can we get him on the screen? Yeah. Bino Udrih looked like he an action hero on here. Like he really is used to be in action movies, and he'll beat the devil out of you if you put him in his movie. Why everybody got on these same shoes for this? Oh, this ain't the same shoes. That color just made them look like them Peaks. I'm guessing those them Peaks. Team Lightnings. So yeah, I think that's the Peaks. I wonder has anybody ever worn a pair of Peaks? How do they feel? How y'all feel in Peaks? See, Costa Kufas. You know what? They changed something on him though. They did. This is, I don't even know if this is a face scan, because he didn't look exactly like this in the last game in 2K14. His nose was still making a statement like it is right now. His nose makes an absolute statement. His nose announces its arrival. It's like Costa Kufas' nose is in the building. Book it. Here we go. It's there. But I think this is a different. I don't think this is quite the same. Let's look at these shoes you got on. What you got on, player? Some Zoom Soldiers. Zoom Soldiers. Everybody loves Zoom Soldiers. All right, let's leave you. Let's see. Nick Kalathis. One of few actual Greek players in the NBA. I've been learning all of this stuff going home. I knew a lot of it anyway, but I'm really getting in touch with it now. Nick Calathes, my Jesus, look at the forehead on this cat. I got a big forehead, but Nick Calathes, man, what? His head tell two stories. Like the top part of it is like the preface, and from the eyebrows down is like the middle, and then from the maybe it's three stories. From the lips down is the appendix. He got War and Peace on his shoulders. What is going on? But let's see, Nick. Let's move to you. What's up with your shoes, Nick? Hyperdunk 2014. I told you that's just like them, almost like Pro Wings now. That's what that is. Jarnell Stokes. This is a beast. This is an absolute beast. I'm telling you, I really do believe that give him 3 years, he's going to be like I'm talking about like an 18-9 guy. And that might sound crazy to people, but this dude has a touch, and as far as physical strength, see this render here, this is not really how this dude, look, he's 6'8", 262. It might be 270, but he ain't fat. And he's a pretty decent athlete to be that big of a guy. I watched him most of the season last year, but in the tournament especially. This is a man. This is a grown man, and I'm trying to tell you, you just watch. You want to look at some of the people who's going to be sleepers out of this draft class. Jarnell Stokes is a beast. He's got game. He's got game for real. Jordan Adams, I think he has a career. I just think he's not a great athlete or whatever. I mean, his vertical leap at the combine, it was like, man, 15 inches or something. It was bad. I think it was like 27 or something. So really low. But he knows how to play the game. And he has an abnormally long arms. I wonder, did they capture his wingspan? Nah, they didn't, because his wingspan is kind of long. But I think he's going to be a good 3-and-D guy, because he his hands are quick in terms of on ball defense, and he's got a knack for jumping into passing lanes, and he can shoot the ball. But he put on a really good shooting display at the combine. That's probably what got him drafted. So, or at least as high as he got drafted, at least as high as he was drafted. John Lure. I'm trying to tell you this. I know I'm thinking about Manuel Neuer, the great goalie for Bayern Munich. I think that's where he played. I think that's the club he played for. But he reminds me of him, except for the fact that his ear, I don't know what happened. I don't know. Now, if something really did happen to his ear, forgive me, and I don't even know if it's like this in real life, but it looked like he had a bowling ball as an earring, and he kept it in there too long. You can't do that. I mean, look at my man. His ear, this here over here is, let me be quiet. He might hear me with that. This is something. Hyperdunk 2014. That's the new Pro Wings. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's the new Pro Wings. Quincy Pondexter. Let's see what we got. Bring him up then. You scared me when this do this. I think it's going to crash again. He got a new face scan, and I am so happy. Because look at his hair, actually looks real and everything too. Last year, I don't know who that dude was. Quincy Pondexter. I have no idea. He looked like Chuck Person or somebody last year. It was not good. But they hooked him up this year. He, looked like human and everything. Crazy light boost. Crazy. And he got on some capris or something under his little shorts. So what are you doing, brother? So that's it for the Memphis Grizzlies, y'all. Y'all stay tuned. The next team up is going to be the Atlanta Hawks. We going to churn through player faces, tattoos, and shoes. I can't play nothing else on the game. Shoot. Y'all subscribe, follow. Peace.